Welcome to the Hollywood Scholar. I'm Jed Morgan, and I definitely didn't expect to be making two Rings of Power videos sequentially, but we actually have a new tweet out from someone who's working on the prequel anime over at Warner Brothers, The War of the Rohirrim, that is in contradiction to Rings of Power and the abomination perpetuated by Amazon at that show. Now, I gotta say, War of the Rohirrim is one of the few things in Hollywood in the upcoming years that I'm actually looking forward to. It looks phenomenal. Pretty much every piece of news that comes out about it just gets me more and more excited about it, such as the involvement of potentially Philippa Boyens and Fran Walsh from the Peter Jackson movies, and Eowyn's coming back from the Peter Jackson movies. It just looks like it's going to be really cool honorary addition to the Lord of the Rings universe, and I can't be more excited about it. And it's really, really rare for me in the modern day to be excited about something coming from a main IP franchise and a big studio like Warner Brothers. But I gotta admit, War of the Rohirrim is really getting me excited, and no less so because one of the producers came out to tweet about Rings of Power, and I just can't get over how exciting this makes me feel. So we got this article from Bound in the Comments, which goes over it. The War of the Rohirrim producer trashes Amazon's Rings of Power. God, that's just, ooh, that hits me right in the sweet spot, you know? You'll get me in bed just by saying those few words right there, man. So this producer, who's apparently said some positive things about the show in the past, kind of ambiguous, but is actually coming out in opposition to the show, came out and said, "Don't expect answers to make any sense or derive from Tolkien." This is a response to an IGN article that says, "Who is Sauron? Who is the stranger? We answer all you, the Lord of the Rings of Power finale questions." And he's like, yeah, don't expect the truth. In whatever IGN has, whatever Amazon has, don't expect the truth. In a follow-up tweet, he said, "Why make a show that's first and foremost going to appeal to Tolkien fans only to shit all over the world, characters and story that made us fall in love with Middle-earth to begin with? I sure couldn't tell you." That just exemplifies and condenses the fans' issue with the Rings of Power so well. What was going through the minds of the people at Amazon? What could possibly have justified the decisions that they made? Why would you make a show primarily for Tolkien fans as one of the biggest franchises and biggest fan bases in the world, and then do what you did with it? That is just stupidity of the highest order, and now Hollywood is calling it out. Unfortunately, both of these tweets have been deleted by this producer because of undue attention that was given to him. I don't like that. That seems a little crappy to me, but at least he did come out and say this initially, that, wow, this is garbage. It should have been Tolkien. Why would you not do Tolkien, and why would you shit on actual Tolkien to make a show? It doesn't make any sense. So this does nothing but get me more and more excited about the War of the Rohirrim. It's very rare that people in Hollywood are brave enough or in the position to criticize things as bad as Rings of Power. And he may have risked his position. Anything in Hollywood contradicting another Hollywood production isn't always a great idea, but he decided to risk it, and I have to praise him for that. That gets me more excited. If he's willing to say things like this, seems like he cares. You know, it's been betrayed before. I've had these notions betrayed before, but it does seem like he cares about Tolkien, and War of the Rohirrim may be as honorary to the Tolkien mythos and lore as possible, because people like him are involved, people like Fran Walsh or Philippa Boyens are involved, and I'm just really looking forward to War of the Rohirrim. Rohirrim are some of my favorite characters, favorite class of people in the Lord of the Rings universe, so an entire anime about them with Eowyn narrating it is just the perfect sweet spot for me to get me back into the Lord of the Rings fandom, and I really hope it does well. I hope it honors the history, honors the books, and does so far much better than Rings of Power. With a minuscule budget, I hope it destroys the view counts and the money that Rings of Power was able to garner from their garbage television show that cost almost $1 billion to make in perpetuity. But anyway, that's all I have for today. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Anon.
Hey, yo, are you feeling what I'm doing up in here? Oh, I know you are. Do you miss all the good, compelling stories that we used to get back in Hollywood that they ain't putting down no more? I know you missing it. So check out my book series, Odyssey of a Phoenix, a mythological epic about philosophy, morality, and modern-day mental illness issues, baby. Book 1, Down in Flames. Book 2, Apocalypse Then. These are currently on sale. What are you waiting for? Get your hands on them. And we got Book 3, Kill the Dark, is coming down the pipeline. Just wait for all the good stuff that's dropping. You ain't gonna be disappointed, fam.